wonderful stuff indeed. Now, I know just the perfect thing for these boys, especially after they get out of the cold water. And I think something like a cozy meal after a chilly day could be just the thing. So we want you to look no further. We've got you covered with a comforting classic potato and leek soup. And it's topped with some crispy bacon bits just for that little pizzazz. You ready for this one, bro?
I'm ready, my friend.
It's
the way
perfect.
you said crispy bacon, I was like, yes, man. All of a sudden my hunger just, it just came out. But I mean, this is the thing, winter's here.
It is.
Soups is just one of those things that heats you from the inside out in such a delicious way, for sure. I mean, I went surfing on Saturday and the water was icy. That was lekker. I nearly drowned because the sea was really rough. But I mean, I came out and I was ice cold. Yeah. And the first thing, it's funny, you think about like soup is just, it's just there, like, you know what I'm saying?
Warm up my cold soul. What can hug my soul? Soup can do that.
Your soul.
Yeah.
Okay, so we started off already. Got some oil, some butter, and some onions that's busy sauteing on this side.
What's smelling so good already.
Oh, brew. And then, so we prepared everything. This is really such a simple soup to put together, and it's quick and easy as well. We've got some garlic that's going to go in.
And I know this is going to be a really ridiculous question, but like, you know, you often get these soup flavors and stuff, and it's like, oh, I'm doing this kind of soup. Today we're doing potato and leek. Yeah. Are we just using potato and leek as the ingredients? Because sometimes it gets crazy and we add in all these other things that aren't a part of the title.
Absolutely, you know my friend.
So we're keeping it simple here.
We're keeping it simple, but it's all about the flavor. Like the garlic makes such I think, a massive flavor profile for this. Now, the thing with garlic, when you do this, you don't want to burn it, right? Because when you burn garlic, it gets bitter.
Bro,
and it kind of ruins the whole thing.
Yeah, and I do that too often, and I get those blackened edges. Yeah. How do we stop that from happening? Just obviously to put it onto
you just got to make sure, because what you want to do with garlic is you want to fry it out a little bit just to unlock that flavor. But you want to be careful. So before it gets to the point of burning, you want to start adding the liquids.
That's when you start adding. Okay.
So what we've done is we've got some leeks on this side. Then your potatoes, we're just going to put this in there. The potatoes you can parboil to speed up the process.
I was going to ask you, because that normally takes quite a while, right? You don't want to be crunching into potatoes in your soup.
Yeah, absolutely.
Although that could be a vibe, but for today, maybe not.
So here we have it. So we're just going to quickly steam this down, and then the other magic is going to happen. Like you said, it's such a simple soup, and it's quick and easy put together. If you think about it, I mean, for a Monday, it's a Monday today. You don't want to spend hours making something, but you want to make something delicious. But that's also, like you said, that's going to hug your soul, for sure. And I think this is just the thing.
And I love that the ingredients are really, for me, something that looks inviting, it looks fresh, it looks healthy on top of that, which it is. But now my question is, how do you turn this into a soup?
Buddy, wait. Just
am I getting ahead of myself?
Hold your horses here,
my friend.
Excited,
man.
Yeah, no. So you can see the leeks are softening up already. Very, very nice. And then we're going to add a little bit of stock. I just want to make sure the heat is going up a little bit more.
So nothing here is getting, let's say, roasted. It's not getting to that heat, right? We're not pushing it to that level. Okay.
Absolutely not. So we're going to put our stock in.
Oh, here we go.
There we go. So here we have some chicken stock. However, you can use vegetable stock if you would like as well.
All right. And keep that sort of vegan theme going.
You can keep a vegan theme. So we have some fresh cream here as well. That's going to go in last, but I mean, you can substitute that once again if we talk about vegan for like coconut milk.
Yes, nice. Right. That's a good additive. I like that.
All right. Let's just some salt and pepper.
This is actually is that pretty much it, right? Just the cream at the end.
That is it.
Very nice. Listen, I'm always potentially intimidated by soups because, it's the ratio thing and it's like, oh, I've got to get the ingredients right, and do I have enough of this to really make it that soupy feel?
Absolutely.
This is something simple that I think anybody taking on the world of soup for the first time, this is the perfect intro into it. I think it's simple, it's quick, it's easy, it's efficient. I don't think you can really mess it up, right?
You can't really mess this up. I think also, for the kids especially, this is great for the kids. You get the greens in there, you get the potato in there. I think it's just a great overall healthy type of meal.
Yes.
For a weekday especially, and especially like we said, when it's colder weather, the cold fronts are starting to sweep through the Western Cape up in the country. I was in the Free State a whole of last week.
Oh, you could have done with a few of these, right?
Those mornings are chilly, for sure. And the evenings as well, it really chills down.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So this is it. We're going to speed this up just a little bit. And now this is going to add, obviously, the creamy aspect to the soup.
And I must just say, and this is the one thing I really just honestly hate about TV, is that you can't smell what's happening right now in the kitchen. And I wish I could just pass over the ambiance, because it's got a warmth to it. It's inviting. It's kind of like that warmth on a cold winter's day that you've just been craving after a surf, after a big hike, after wherever you might be. This is like a hearty meal. Oh, man, it looks good.
You're a closet soup guy, aren't you?
I am, bro. I really love it. And it doesn't matter what flavor this stuff is so good. It's a great way to get good nutrition in. It's filling, and like you said, it is so easy. So this is the season for it.
This is it, all right? So now you wait for it to cook down a little bit. The whole recipe you can find on our website, expressoshow.com. And then you're going to take a blender. You know, one of these stick blenders?
Yeah.
And you're going to smooth it out. And that's how you get it so smooth. I know that was your question a little bit earlier on.
Yes, because sometimes people leave it on this rustic edge, which I don't think is too bad, but you're going to go all the way and get that proper consistency.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well played,
and then we have it there, crispy bacon strips that you can do. You don't have to do the bacon, a little bit of celery on top, and you have a beautiful soup for a cold winter's evening.
Nice, bro.
Yeah, nice
I'm
and
going to say
smooth.
thank you. This is perfect timing, man.
Hot Portuguese roll with butter. You dip it in there, you scoop it out. Come on now. Expressoshow.com. That's where it's at. Shot, buddy boy. Well done for standing and talking.
Yeah. Now I'll eat now. Oh, it looks good.
Oh, you can make my day.